Right, I just want to show two things that were a deal breaker for me. Other than that, this is a very nice flannel jacket, and I would recommend it. But for me, I'm a pass because I have so many flannels, and I just I want everything right. But they go almost all the way, and then they hold out on a couple details that if they just did it on all their things, it would just make their flannels better than everyone else's. But on the strings, if they use better ropes, you know, they got a high-end flannel jacket, and then they put the cheap drawstrings in there. If they use more of a higher-end string, and if they put this on all their hoodies that had the string, which prevents you from losing your string in the hoodie, pulling it out. It's a good idea right here they came up with. They put it on some of their hoods, but not all of them. But that's a great idea right there. So if they had to put that onto this, that would have made it that much better than everyone else's. Also, there should be a cinch tight on the inner layer that you could pull it tight against your waist. They don't have that. If they would have had that there, that would have been great. That's something that I want on all my my jackets and sweatshirts. I look for that when I purchase them. But the biggest thing that was a deal breaker for me was on the outer layer, on the female side, how it rolls right here, this flap. They didn't stitch it all the way on the end. There's a stitch on the end, but it didn't go through all the way through and make it flush up against the back. So you have this flapper, and I know what's going to happen after you wash it and it goes through the dryer. It's just going to roll up on itself, and it's going to look like crap unless you break the iron out and iron it flat. But why they did that? That's just quality control. There's no other reason for that. It should have been that stitch should have been down all the way like that. Why I did that, you know, and they let it go. But I know what's going to happen, so I didn't even want to deal with this. I'm sending it back. It's like 95% there of being a great jacket with those three little details were a deal breaker for me. But if that's not important to you, other than that, it's a nice jacket, good quality, and I would recommend it. If those things aren't important to you and don't matter. All right.
I have just gotten in this brand new flannel jacket here from the Legendary brand. You can even see here close on the buttons the Legendary name there engraved on the buttons. And also it's got like a big buck right here with a giant rack right here on the pocket. This is a hooded flannel shirt, and it's got this kind of like lining. I don't even know the name of this stuff, but anytime I have a jacket on that has this, I really enjoy it. I am 6'1", 170 pounds. This is a size medium. Let me show you how good it fits. Look at this. Man, I really like the red and the tan color, and I'm going to bring it up close to the camera and show you a few more details. First and foremost, it does have pockets here in the side. So if you like pockets inside your flannel jackets, the Legendary flannel jacket does have pockets. Up close here, let me tilt the camera down just a bit. Check it out. This inner lining, it has its own zipper. And I'm going to go ahead and zip that up. So again, It zips all the way up. Let's go ahead and throw the hood on as well. And the jacket, the flannel portion of it, you can button all of this. Dang, this thing is warm. So you got 2 pockets here on the chest as well, in addition to the 2 hand pockets here on the side. It's not riding up on my arms at all. This thing is the perfect size for me. If you're much heavier than 170, if you're like closer to 200, you may want to go ahead and grab a large. But I like how this one here fits tighter in the midsection. I don't have all that looseness that you might have with a large. So as for my personal opinion, this thing is so comfortable and warm, and I am very pleased. The colors are what caught my eye, but after now trying it on for myself, I have no problem whatsoever issuing legendary and official 5-star review.
I don't know if we can get it out yet. A huge chunk of metal.
But now I gotta put myself first. We can kiss, we can touch and do it all.